In 1867, Kansas State University held its first commencement. 3 women and 2 men graduated that year. As the first land-grant university in the nation, this fledgling university had a vision of providing innovative education to all people. That early vision has continued through to the present, with over 250 majors and a diverse student body, including students from all 50 states and more than 100 countries. Becoming one of the nation's top 50 public research universities by 2025 is today's vision for tomorrow. With academic programs among the best in the nation and professors who are leaders in their fields, Kansas State University is an international leader in teaching, learning, service, and research. Today's graduates join over 200,000 alumni who are proud to call K-State their alma mater. Congratulations, and thank you to all those who have supported them through their undergraduate experience at Kansas State University.
Afternoon. I'm Don Boggs, Associate Dean of the College of Agriculture. I wish to thank our bagpiper, Terry Ferguson, a K-State alum, and our organist, Stephen Kuchera, Senior in Applied Music and Accounting, for the processional music. It is now my pleasure to introduce Cassandra Sims, graduating senior in Agricultural Economics from Mays, Kansas, to sing our national anthem. Throughout her time at K-State, Cassandra was actively involved in organizations such as the K-State Horsemen's Club and Ag Business Ag Econ Club, and she served as Transfer Student Ambassador. She also has held leadership roles in the K-State Rodeo Club and in Sigma Alpha Professional Sorority. Please stand as Cassandra sings our national anthem. Cassandra?
Say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Cassandra. Audience, you may now be seated. Emily Jackson, a graduating senior in Bakery Science and Management with a minor in business from Liberal, Kansas, will now share reflections. Emily has been active in many organizations during her time at K-State. She was a member and officer of the Bakery Science Club, Kappa Kappa Gamma Sorority, the College of Agricultural Ambassadors, Alpha Mu Grain Science Honor Society, and the K-State Ski and Snowboard Club. Emily has gained work experience through internships with Ardent Mills, Horizon Milling, and General Mills, as well as working as a Bake Lab assistant in the K-State Grain Science Department. Emily is graduating magna cum laude and has been recognized with numerous academic honors and scholarships. After graduation, Emily plans to work for Dave's Killer Bread in Portland, Oregon as a contract manufacturing technician. I am pleased to present Emily Jackson for reflections. Emily?
Well, good afternoon, everyone. It is both an honor and a pleasure to stand before you today and reflect on some of our time spent here at Kansas State University. If your childhood was anything like mine, you grew up in a world where you're constantly being told to get things done quickly. Whether it was your mom telling you to hurry up and get ready for school, a coach telling you to run faster, or a teacher telling you that you only had 5 minutes left to complete your exam, your life seemed to be moving by all too quickly. It's been a few years now since most of us have lived at home with mom, but the constant sense of urgency remains the same. Think about it. We're all sitting here today, about to embark on a new chapter of our lives. But once again, if you're anything like me, you wonder how these last 4 or 5 years went by so quickly. We've all been there. We've all been so caught up in the things going on around us that we forgot to pause, to breathe, and to enjoy the moment. Maybe you were too worried about Dr. Rizal's anatomy and physiology exam you just bombed. Maybe you were caught up in a project you had due tomorrow in Dr. Donnelly's crop science class. Or maybe you were overwhelmed by the plethora of information given in Dr. Wetzel's grain analysis techniques course. Or just maybe you were so done with a particular semester that you couldn't wait for it to be over. Like I said, we've all been there and we've all done that. But at this moment, we have the opportunity to look back at those times and turning points and simply remember them as a memory. So today, and more specifically right now, I hope that you pause and enjoy the moment. I hope that you take the time to soak in the accomplishment that you have achieved today. I hope that you look back on your time here at Kansas State and here in the College of Agriculture and enjoy the memories you made with your fellow classmates and your friends. So once again, I ask you to not only enjoy this moment, but all the moments to come. I hope that we can all look forward to the future with excitement and anticipation, but to always remember to not let the commotion of life get in the way of us enjoying the pause. Thank you. Go Cats.
Thank you, Emily, for sharing your reflections with us today. As we begin the program, I will introduce the platform party. I would ask each of them to stand as they are introduced. Please hold your applause until all have been introduced. Beginning on my immediate right is Dr. Sharon Thielen, Assistant Dean of Academic Programs, Katrina Sudbeck, Graduating Senior in Agronomy, Emily Jackson, Graduating Senior in Bakery Science and Management, and Cassandra Sims, Graduating Senior in Agricultural Economics. On the second row is Dr. Ken Odie, the Head of the Department of Animal Sciences and Industry, Dr. John Unruh, Professor and Teaching Coordinator in the Food Science and Industry, Dr. Dirk Meyer, Head of the Department of Grain Science and Industry, Dr. John Ruberson, Head of the Department of Entomology, and Amy Button-Renz, President and CEO of the K-State Alumni Association. Continuing on my left is Dr. John Floros, Dean of the College of Agriculture and Director of K-State Research and Extension, Dr. Kirk Schultz, President of Kansas State University, Dr. April Mason, Provost and Senior Vice President, Kansas State University, Dr. Randy Phoebus, Professor, Department of Animal Sciences and Industry, Dr. Zia Wiley, Assistant Dean for Diversity Programs, and Dr. Christine Wilson, Assistant Dean of Academic Programs. If you have a seat, on the second row is Dr. Alan Featherstone, Head of the Department of Agricultural Economics, Dr. Chris Boone, Head of the Department of Communications and Agricultural Education, Dr. Joe Harner, Head of the Department of Biological and Agricultural Engineering, Dr. Gary Perzinski, Head of the Department of Agronomy, Dr. Candace Shoemaker, Head of the Department of Horticulture, Forestry, and Recreation Resources, and Dr. John Leslie, Head of the Department of Plant Pathology. Please join me in thanking our platform party. We're very pleased that you've all joined us for our fall 2014 College of Agriculture commencement. We're assembled here today to honor an excellent group of agricultural graduates for their many accomplishments. However, we also wish to acknowledge some other very important people who made it possible for our graduates to succeed. That would be the family members who are present today. We have many spouses and children, parents, siblings, grandparents, and great-grandparents with us today. Will all of the family members of our graduates please stand and be recognized, and graduates, please give them a big round of applause of thank you. In addition to our great students in the College of Agriculture, we're fortunate at K-State to have an outstanding group of faculty. Each spring, 3 faculty members at Kansas State University are recognized with presidential awards for undergraduate teaching. This award recognizes compassion, dedication, and creativity in undergraduate instruction. This year, the College of Agriculture is home to 2 of the 3 award winners. Dr. Jason Bergtold is an associate professor in the Department of Agricultural Economics. He enjoys helping students become engaged in learning, developing the tools for critically analyzing problems, and applying those tools to situations they encounter in agriculture and business. He's an instructor for several classes, including Principles of Agricultural Economics and Agribusiness, Data Analysis and Optimization, and quantitative topics in agricultural economics. In 2013, he was the recipient of the Gamma Sigma Delta Outstanding Teaching Award. The other College of Agriculture recipient of the Presidential Award for Excellence in Undergraduate Teaching is Dr. Barry Bradford, Associate Professor in Animal Sciences and Industry. Dr. Bradford enjoys connecting with students and impacting their career choices. As the instructor of fundamentals of nutrition as well as physiology of lactation and dairy cattle nutrition in one other graduate class, he looks forward to the moments when he sees a concept click with his students. We also this year were very fortunate to have the one Presidential Award winner for excellence in undergraduate advising. That award is given in honor of showcasing an advisor who is dedicated to providing quality advising to undergraduate students. This year's recipient was Dr. Kathy Lavis, Associate Professor in the Department of Horticulture, Forestry, and Recreation Resources. As an advisor, Dr. Lavis has influenced students' academic and professional lives by listening, being honest, and speaking from the heart. She teaches numerous courses related to landscape installation and maintenance, and her awards and honors include 2 National Teaching Awards. She has a bachelor's degree in agronomy from Oklahoma State University and a master's degree in ornamental horticulture and a doctorate in agronomy, both from Kansas State University. Dr. Lavis is with us today. If you'd stand, Dr. Lavis, congratulations on being the outstanding advisor. In addition to the Presidential Award winners this year, the College of Agriculture was also honored to be home to 2 of the 3 faculty named University Distinguished Professors. Dr. Gary Przynski, head of the department and professor in the Department of Agronomy, and Dr. Bahadraju Subramanian, professor in the Department of Grain Science and Industry. Dr. Przynski and Dr. Subi were recognized for their honors at yesterday's graduate school commencement ceremony, so please refer to pages 7 and 8 in the commencement program to learn more about their service to K-State. But Dr. Przynski is with us on stage today. Dr. Przynski, please stand up and be recognized. At this time, we will recognize and congratulate those students who are graduating with university academic honors and those students who have completed the College of Agriculture Scholars Program. Assistant Dean Christine Wilson will introduce our honors graduates. Dr. Wilson?
Students, as I read your names, please stand at your location and remain standing until all in your group have been introduced. Students graduating with an overall GPA of 3.75 and above on at least 60 K-State credits are designated cum laude. The cum laude graduates are Alexander Cox, Carly Rainbolt, Holly Sparks, Kathleen Tyler. Please join me in congratulating our cum laude graduates. Please be seated. Graduates who have attained an overall GPA of 3.85 or above are designated magna cum laude. Our magna cum laude graduates are Paula Blau, Jeffrey Cather, Sean Finley, Emily Jackson, Carmen O'Neill, Ashley O'Neill, Rachel Rusk, Katrina Sudbeck. Please join me in congratulating our magna cum laude graduates. Please be seated. Graduates who have attained an overall GPA of 3.95 or above are designated summa cum laude. Our summa cum laude graduates are Tenery Carter, Chuan Lee, Stephanie Skinner. Please join me in congratulating our summa cum laude graduates. Please be seated. We have one graduate who completed the College of Agriculture Scholars Program. This student completed an honors project under the supervision of a faculty member and has completed additional coursework to earn the distinction of Scholars Program graduate. Our Scholars Program graduate is Rachel Rusk. Please join me in congratulating Rachel. You may be seated. Thanks, Rachel. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Wilson, and congratulations to all of our scholar graduates. It is now my pleasure to introduce Dr. Randy Phoebus as our commencement speaker. Dr. Randy Phoebus is a professor of food safety and defense at Kansas State University in the Department of Animal Sciences and Industry. Over the past 22 years, Dr. Phoebus has taught more than 4,000 students in the popular Introduction to Food Science course. Additionally, he has taught food microbiology, regularly provides lectures and lab instruction in the quality of assurance of foods and fluid milk processing courses. He serves as the academic advisor for approximately 15 undergraduate and 8 to 10 graduate students in food science each semester. In 2013, Dr. Phoebus was the recipient of the prestigious International Association for Food Protection's Elmer Marth Educator Award. Dr. Phoebus has received numerous other awards, including the National Committee for Employer Support of the Garden Reserve Patriotic Employer Recognition, the Phi Tau Sigma Outstanding Food Scientist Award, and the K-State College of Agriculture Faculty of the Semester Award. Dr. Phoebus's research focuses on impacting global food safety and public health through the application of scientifically validated and industry-applicable food manufacturing protocols and technologies. Currently is one of 5 co-principal investigators leading a 15-institution, $25 million grant from the United States Department of Agriculture. Dr. Phoebus received his BS in Animal Science and his MS and PhDs in Food Science and Technology, all from the University of Tennessee in Knoxville. Dr. Phoebus enjoys outdoor activities with his 2 children, both of whom are currently majoring in food science and industry at K-State. You will find him cheering for the K-State Wildcats, the Tennessee Volunteers, and the Green Bay Packers at every opportunity. We're pleased to welcome Dr. Randy Phoebus to the podium for his remarks. Dr. Phoebus.
Well, I'll find my talk here. Okay. They hit it on me, no wonder.
Find my place.
Well, thank you, Dr. Boggs, and thank you, Dean Flores, President Schultz, Provost Mason, and the members of the platform party today. Welcome and thank you to all the parents and grandparents and family members and the friends of these special College of Agriculture graduates today, including those that are watching on the streaming video, which I think my parents are even doing that. It's a great honor for me to be your commencement speaker for the fall 2014 commencement. When Dean Flores' office asked me to deliver this address, I immediately experienced this feeling of inner pride and accomplishment, that I was deemed inspirational enough to say something that will positively impact a class of young minds who are walking out of the door of our great College of Agriculture today and our great university to do great things on their own. Like the morning in Kansas fog, though, that feeling of pride and accomplishment quickly dissipated and uncertainty replaced it. What was I going to tell you students who are graduating that would inspire and motivate you while at the same time ground you in the harsh realities of today's world, where conflict, hatred, deep divisions, terrorism, diminishing agricultural and natural resources, infectious diseases like Ebola and chikungunya virus, and rapid globalization of everything are our daily challenges. And they're the challenges that you must face for the next couple of decades. I did my due diligence. I watched YouTube videos of commencement addresses made by rock stars, politicians, movie stars, and Nobel Prize laureates. I deeply sympathize with Bono from the famous band U2 on the plight of Africans who are starving, but I probably can't rally the world on this issue as well as he can or has. I can't speak on diversity and women's suffrage with the same legitimacy as Nobel laureate Toni Morrison. I can't reminisce like the legendary country music icon Dolly Parton on the experiences of growing up in utter poverty in the mountains, Appalachian Mountains of East Tennessee. Later to become an international superstar, an actress, a philanthropist, a businesswoman. What a special lady she is. Merriam-Webster defines commencement, in addition to being the day that you guys get your degrees, as the time when something begins. Let that sink in for just a second. You may have been thinking that today's College of Agriculture commencement is the end of your college career, the end of taking exams and writing term papers, the end of paying tuition and fees, thank goodness, the end of staying up till 4 in the morning and then going and taking that 8:30 a.m. exam. And some of you are sitting there saying, yeah, I did that once. Look at the graduation as being the time for something to begin. Nothing's really ending today, especially if you become parents and have to do this college thing all over again with your own kids. And like they said, I'm experiencing this with both a son and a daughter in the Food Science and Industry program here in the College of Agriculture. Today I'm speaking to you from a rather unique point of view. As a former agriculture student myself, a current agriculture professor, and a parent of a College of Ag graduate in this fall 2014 class. Graduates, you're beginning your journey into a professional life, which for most of you will last 40 or 50 years and will include 1 or 2 or 5 or 10 significant career forks in the road. Moreover, that professional life that you establish will greatly influence not only your personal life, but a lot of very important people around you. Your kids, your spouse, your parents, your coworkers, your employers, your employees. Some of you already have jobs lined up and are anxious to jump headfirst into your new employment. Well, do this with gusto and do it with the K-State edge. Several of you will go back to graduate or professional school, or you may go back to your production agriculture roots, taking your knowledge that you've gained from K-State to improve our food and agricultural systems in ways that your parents and grandparents would have never imagined. You'll be using unmanned drones to farm. You may be producing or processing food that's going to go to Mars. Heck, you may even go to Mars and eat some of that food. You'll take advantage of scientific breakthroughs that will have allowed us to improve the health of the world and feed 10 billion people on this globe within 30 to 40 years. Your generation is being called out to meet this daunting task. A few of you have that entrepreneurial spirit and plan to start your own businesses. Purple Dreams LLC. I applaud you for being brave and visionary and committed to your dreams. I also point out that you must be 200% invested and willing to sacrifice more than most people to make it happen. But make it happen. Dr. Tim Donahue, he was a K-State Vice Provost for Research and Dean of the Graduate School back in 1992 when I started at K-State. He gave me a nugget of wisdom that I've kind of carried around for 20 years now. He stressed, do not accept mediocrity in the things that you do or what you become. And he explained how various dynamics and politics and oftentimes other things that draw you toward mediocrity. And he said that these should not be acceptable settling points or goals for a valuable employee or a business or a parent. Think of the boring synonyms to mediocre: ordinary, average, undistinguished, run-of-the-mill, unexceptional, uninspired, and second-rate. Now, who's going to get up in the morning and say, "Today I'm going to be second-rate and uninspired"? You may not say it, but complacency and stagnation, procrastination and laziness, disorganization, fear, and inhibition can lead us toward mediocrity. Settling for mediocrity is an easy road to take. There's a lot of cushy rest stops and grassy medians and padded guardrails along the way. I suggest that you go off-roading on a regular basis. Kick in the four-wheel drive and get your tires in the mud. I know that sounded just a little bit like a Brad Paisley country song just now, but I put that in so that my son, Cole, who's sitting amongst the graduating party today, might metaphorically relate a little bit better to this message. And I'm almost crying. Andrew Carnegie, a legendary industrialist and philanthropist, said, "People who are unable to motivate themselves must be content with mediocrity, no matter how impressive other talents they have." So fall 2014 College of Ag grads, get and stay motivated. Lock in your hubs and put on your helmets and take as many of them exciting rides as you can. So I want to thank you for allowing me to be part of your special day today. I hope that my speech wasn't too mediocre, and I wish you the very best in the next phase of your lives. Graduates, we are extremely proud of you, so proud of you. Stay connected to Kansas State University and the College of Agriculture and all of your various departments. Help us when you can and allow us to continue helping you. Wave those purple flags with a lot of pride, and go State and go Ag Cats.
Someone lost my place. Thank you, Dr. Phoebus. Katrina Sudbeck, graduating senior in agronomy, was selected to deliver the graduate address. During her time at K-State, Katrina was a member of the Wheat State Agronomy Club, the Students of Agronomy, the Soils and Environmental Sciences, and served as an agronomy ambassador. She was a member of several competition teams, including the national champion NACTA crops judging team and the first place undergraduate weed science team, where she placed as first high individual. She also placed first high individual at the Australian University's crop contest and led her team to the first place finish down there. And that was down in New South Wales, Australia. Katrina has interned with AgriGold Hybrids, Seaman Crop Consulting, and worked as an undergraduate teaching assistant in the Department of Agronomy. She also participated in an international study tour to South Africa in 2013. Katrina is graduating magna cum laude and has been recognized for her academic achievements by Gamma Sigma Delta, as well as passing the International and the Kansas Certified Crop Advisor exams. After graduation, Katrina plans to return to the family farm, and she will also be working with an agribusiness company. I'm very pleased to present Katrina Sudbeck for the graduate address. Katrina?
As we all stand here this afternoon, I want you all to think back over the last few years you've been at K-State. Actually, don't just think back over the last few years, think back to high school. Think about all the folks who have helped you get where you are today, the ones who have helped make you a successful individual. Think about all the experiences and opportunities that have molded you into the person you are. Many of you have taken advantage of the opportunities K-State has offered, especially those within the College of Agriculture, and I want to congratulate you on that. Whether it was leadership in clubs, judging teams, international travel, undergraduate research, or part-time jobs, you should be proud to have gained those out-of-the-classroom experiences to help prepare you for your future. Through your involvement here at K-State, you have learned to work well with others and become a leader. Everything you have involved yourself in will make you a better citizen as you leave K-State. You are better prepared to take on leadership roles in your new communities and do something beyond your job. I encourage each of you to serve in leadership and service in your future communities. Maybe you can become a 4-H leader, a county commissioner, or simply volunteer within your community. The options are endless if you look in the right place. Our family, friends, and professors have all had a huge impact on our lives. I don't know if it's just me, but I know I've made many phone calls home and to friends just to relieve a little stress or share something exciting that has happened in my life. Even though they sometimes didn't have time to talk, they stayed on the line with me anyways, listening to me ramble on. Not only have our family and friends given us their time and shown us their love, but our professors have also put in countless hours in order to help us succeed in our future careers. They have also provided strong curriculums to challenge us academically. Many of us graduating today have also received scholarships to help us get through college. Have you guys thanked your donors who so graciously gave to you? I know they enjoy hearing about the successes of your career at K-State. After commencement, I challenge you to take a little time to thank those who have been so influential in your life up to this point. Don't forget to tell your parents that you love them, and parents, don't forget to tell your graduates that you are proud of them for what they have accomplished. As I graduated from high school, all I remember hearing was, "Your college days will be the best days of your life. You better enjoy them." Now as I graduate from K-State, I'm constantly hearing, "You're going to miss college. Your life is going to be completely different." As you walk across the stage, remember your past, but look forward to your future. Life may be completely different after today. It will be because it's supposed to be. We all have so much to look forward to, though. Some of us will be going on to grad school. Others are headed out to work in the industry. Some are going back home to farm, and I know many are getting married. Whatever path life is leading you down, take it eagerly and with enthusiasm. I'll tell you now, it's going to be a winding path, and you may go off onto different trails, only to find yourself back where you started. But take life's adventures and create new memories. We can leave confident that K-State has provided us with a solid foundation as College of Ag graduates. We cannot stop learning, though. We must keep up with new ideas and rapidly changing technology in order to meet our big challenge of feeding the world and protecting our environment. As we walk away from here today, let's make all of those who have invested in us proud. Take pride in who you are and what you have accomplished. And don't forget to keep your faith and always be thankful for those who support you along the way. I want to wish you all the best of luck in your future, wherever life may take you.
Thank you, Katrina. Before we proceed to the degree ceremony, we're pleased to have Amy Button-Rins, President and CEO of the K-State Alumni Association, to bring special greetings on behalf of the Alumni Association. Amy?
Good afternoon. I'm pleased to be part of your special day and offer congratulations on behalf of 175,000 graduates. It's an honor to personally congratulate you and present you with an exclusive alumni pin only available to our graduating seniors. I'm also pleased to share that in recognition of your graduation, the College of Agriculture and the Alumni Association will be providing you with a complimentary one-year membership to the association. This membership will keep you engaged and informed about alumni catbacker and alumni events throughout the world. We hope you're able to take advantage of the benefits you will receive with your membership. We also look forward to being your link for life to K-State and to keep you connected with the college. As you know, we have the best students in the country. Our alumni are also among the most loyal in the country. In fact, you will now be part of the #1 alumni association in the Big 12 Conference. We've been #1, not just for 1 or 2 years, but for 18 consecutive years. We're very proud of that and glad you will be joining us. That passion and loyalty is shared by generations of alumni who have the same passion for K-State that you feel today, and as you earn your degree from one of the finest universities in the country. We have many traditions at K-State, but we are starting a new one. I hope many of you have noticed the KSU obelisk that is located on the east entrance of the Alumni Center. And I hope that you and 2 of your classmates will go over and do the KSU on the obelisk, take a picture, post it on social media. The president has guaranteed he will retweet it, and we'll make history because it'll be the first class that will be doing this. But thank you for all you will do for future generations of K-Staters who will follow in your footsteps. We hope you will always wear purple and always will cheer on the Wildcats. Congratulations on your graduation, and go State.
Thank you, Amy. Graduates, we have a few additional announcements for the degree ceremony. The College of Agriculture is pleased to provide a complimentary 5x7 professional photograph of your graduation. One photo will be taken on the stage, and a second photo will be taken by the backdrop at the rear of the seating area. Please pause and turn toward the camera as you come across the stage to be ready for your photo. Family members, if you want to take pictures, you may do so from behind the roped area around the edge of the floor seating. Please refer to your commencement program on page 39 through 40 for the order for which the graduates will be recognized. Graduates majoring in agribusiness through wildlife and outdoor enterprise management are seated on the west side and will cross the stage from west to east, and the remaining graduates are seated on the east side and will cross the stage from east to west. Please prepare for your photo just before your graduate approaches the stage, and then please return to your seats so others can access the area. It is now my pleasure to introduce Dr. John Floros, Dean of the College of Agriculture and Director of K-State Research and Extension, and invite him to the podium for conferral of degrees. Dean Floros.
Would all the graduates now please rise for the conferral of degrees? By the authority of the people of Kansas and the Kansas Board of Regents, and upon recommendation by the faculty, and upon completion of all degree requirements, I am pleased to confer upon you the respective degrees you have earned at Kansas State University. Graduates, please move your tussles to the left side of your mortar board. Help me congratulate them. Please be seated. At this time, college administration will prepare for the diploma's cover presentation. The department heads will present diploma covers to each graduate as they cross the stage. I also invite K-State President and our Provost to join me congratulating the graduates as they cross the stage.
Thank you, Dean Floros. I will now introduce the graduates for individual recognition on the stage and presentation of diploma covers. We will proceed in order by major as listed in your program on pages 39 and 40. I would like to thank our faculty marshals, Dr. Kim Williams, Hikaru Peterson, Mickey Ransom, Dave Nichols, Lori Baker, and Anita Dilley, who will assist in directing you to and from the stage. It is now my privilege to introduce Dr. Alan Featherstone, head of the Department of Agricultural Economics, who will present diploma covers to the graduates receiving the Bachelor of Science in Agribusiness and the Bachelor of Science in Agriculture with a major in Agricultural Economics. We will begin with our graduates in Agribusiness. Blaine Phillip Aldrich. Joshua Stephen Argo. Ryan Douglas Baker. Cameron Trinette Brayman. Jared Thomas Dietrich. Dallas John Ishelman. Sean Randall Findley. Florencia Fastano. Jaden Philip Groney. Cole Mitchell Jost. Kyler James Liker. Jason Michael McLaren. Mitchell Burke Mayer. Macy K. Parker. Justin Lee Payne. Sarah Ann Schrog. Sebastian Silvera Achone. Michael Joseph Scotchdopel. Logan John Stevens. Nathaniel Leon Vogt. Carly Kea Watt. We'll now recognize our graduates in agricultural economics. Jeffrey Cather. Jiajing He. Lisa Marie Henderson. Weston Ross Hebert. William Holthouse. Sandra Myers. Jesse Ray Page. Brian Lee Peterson. Raymond Scott Remmert. Cassandra Jo Sims. Lindy D. Singular. Kathleen E. Tyler. Levi Keller Zwern. I am pleased to introduce Dr. Chris Boone, head of the Department of Communications and Agricultural Education, who will present diploma covers to the graduates receiving the Bachelor of Science in Agriculture with a major in Agricultural Communications and Journalism. Paula K. Blau. Bridget Caroline Hoover. Now I would like to introduce Dr. Joe Harner, head of the Department of Biological and Agricultural Engineering, who will present to the graduates receiving the Bachelor of Science in Agriculture with a major in Agricultural Technology Management. Dalton Buckland. Stephen Ross Krupichka. Brian A. Landis. Brett Allen Robinson. Nathan Allen Siemens. Next, Dr. Gary Przinski, head of the Department of Agronomy, will present to the graduates receiving the Bachelor of Science in Agriculture with a major in agronomy. Kyle Edward Amorine. Shelby Dean Arnold. Jessica Dawn Barnett. Emily Danielle Clark. Alexander Eugene Cox. Andrew Thomas Floyd. Brian Austin Green. Connor Dale McClelland. Corey James Rogers. Jace Stanton Stauble. Katrina Marie Sudbeck. Lane S. Fulstrup. Zachary Kelton Townsend. Eric Allen Van Lunen. Dylan Richard Walta. Jared Allen Wendelberg. Clayton Cord Wires. Next, Dr. Candace Shoemaker, head of the Department of Horticulture, Forestry, and Recreation Resources, will present to the graduates receiving the Bachelor of Science degree in Agriculture with majors in Horticulture, Park Management and Conservation, and Wildlife and Outdoor Enterprise Management. We will begin with our graduates in Horticulture. Grant Allen Adams. Samuel Charles D. Moranville. Mary Catherine Devereaux. Mark Daniel Renfro. Corey Christopher Ryder. Shane Kenneth Steelman. Ariel Jane Whiteley. We'll continue with our graduates with a major in Park Management and Conservation. Cody Allen Becker. Gail Douglas Fitch IV. Lewis John Scott Holt. Daniel Patrick Cook. Cody John Lloyd. Amber Dale Myers. Adam Christian Pack. will now recognize our graduates in Wildlife and Outdoor Enterprise Management. Jason A. Clark. Benjamin Allen Eppenbach. Mitchell James Meyer. Kyle Waite. We will now pause to change sides and introduce the remaining graduates, starting with graduates in animal sciences and industry.
It is now my pleasure to introduce Dr. Ken Odie, Head of the Department of Animal Sciences and Industry, who will present to graduates receiving a Bachelor of Science in Agriculture with a major in Animal Sciences and Industry.
About a foot away from the table, yeah. Yeah, perfect. Yep, that's fine.
Sierra Lynn Abker. Victoria Brittany Ayers. Melinda Sue Berry. Michael J. Karstensen. Colin David Chalk. Kayla Elizabeth Chilcote. Jordan Lee Cox. Laurel Elizabeth Dixon. Ashlyn Michael Ellison. Shelby Renee Thainer. Lucia Rose Finicaro. Ashley Elizabeth Haig. Morgan Francis Hassey. Jacqueline Ann Hildenbrand. Lynette K. Hill. Katie Jo Heiner. Carolyn Chieko Inch. Benjamin Jaquin. Jacob Russell Jakins. Ethan Gregory Johnson. Bo Knight Jury. Emily Caroline Casper. Chelsea Ann Keating. Shelby Ray Krieg. Rachel Jo Cruz. Catherine Renee Lawson. Jessica Ann Lehman. Rhett Marie Martin. Shelby Elisa Metlin. Jeremy Jack Mock. Katrina Lynn Moore. Jared M. Mum. Katie Michelle Nuss. Brianna Marie Olson. Shannon A. Orth. Allison Nicole Percy. Lucas Ray Petrosi. JC Diane Pro. Emily Shannon Pugh. Carly Rainbolt. Bettina Lee Whitney Reed. Kelly Amaris Rickman. Shannon Nicole Rogge. Dakota Dwayne Roletter. Morgan Jane Rumbaugh. Rachel Aline Rusk. Dana Shaw. John Robert Shear. Macy Lynn Shepard. Stephanie Monique Skinner. Jacqueline A. Smith. Courtney Marie Stillwagon. Hannah Elizabeth Tebow. Megan Melissa Wachter. Eli Vance Walker. Destiny Louise Winland. Ashley Nicole Winkleman. Next, Dr. John Unruh, Professor and Chair of the Food Science and Industry Undergraduate Programs, will now present to students graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Food Science and Industry. Alexandri Ronavani Del Souza. Yuran Ding. Yuran Ding. Han Lee. Mariel Elena Long. Eric Knoll. Randall Cole Phoebus. His diploma is being presented by his father, Randy Phoebus, Professor in Animal Sciences and Industry. Young T. Shin. Holly Rochelle Sparks. Dana Ashlyn Trempy. Joe Dale Wright. Haley Catherine Bransgard. Emily Elizabeth Ehlers. Na Amy Hua. Dr. Susan Shin, Distinguished Professor in Grain Science and Industry, and Dr. Hai Wong, Professor in Biological and Agricultural Engineering, will be presenting her diploma. Emily Ray Jackson. Dr. Dirk Meyer, Head of the Department of Grain Science and Industry, are presenting graduates with Bachelor's of Sciences in Bakery Science and Management, Feed Science and Management, and Milling Science and Management. Chuan Lee. Alexandra Shorbaji Nelson. Carmen Isabel O'Neill. Ashley Marie O'Neill. Roberto Santiago Santana. Brian Lee Will. Molly Breege Doyle. Erica Nicole Manring. Christopher Lee Whitman. Paul Andrew Catterson. Yinji Chin. Shane Anderson Snavely. Alex Eugene Unruh. Dr. Boggs, that concludes our diploma presentations.
Congratulations, graduates. Graduates, what we believe truly makes K-State College of Ag great is the involvement and the expectations of our alumni. Thus, we expect you to keep bleeding purple, stay involved with K-State, and continue to challenge us to be the very best we can. I'm confident that I speak for all the faculty and staff and administrators when I say that it has truly been our privilege to contribute to your education and be a part of your lives these last few years. We're very proud of you. We wish you the very best. Everybody, again, join me in congratulating all of our graduates. Thanks to all of you for participating in this special occasion for our graduates. We ask that you please remain seated for the formal recessional. The graduates will follow the stage party to the rear of the floor seating and up the far north stairs to the concourse area. We ask that families then exit immediately behind your section and meet the graduates on the upstairs concourse. This will help us clear the floor for the next ceremony that follows. Thanks once again to our musicians for sharing your musical talents, and to Emily Jackson, Katrina Sudbeck, and Randy Phoebus for speaking at our ceremony today. Again, our congratulations to graduates, and for our adjournment, would everyone please rise and join in singing the K-State Alma Mater.